Impractical Jokers is such a universally appealing show. My mom hates comedy shows, but she'll still watch Impractical Jokers with me. And I got my dad hooked on it too. Anytime you're trying to watch a show with anyone, Impractical Jokers is such a good go-to. Girls like it, boys like it, women, men, grandpa. I watched it with my grandpa. He liked it. I just love Impractical Jokers. It's one of the best shows ever, especially in its prime, like back in 2011 through 2017. I'm gonna say 2017 because of that freaking genie punishment. That was one of my first Impractical Jokers memories. Before I watched the show, I remember Joe's genie punishment. Okay, I didn't really remember. I thunk, but I didn't remember what I wanted to say. I have so many Impractical Jokers videos saved in my camera roll, random clips I found on TikTok. My by far favorite, a video I laughed at for 10 whole minutes. That might be an overstatement, but a video I laughed at for a really long amount of time. That one clip of that murder punishment where he was Dracula in that one church choir, and then he was like, "Why am I Dracula?" And then Q was just sing, and then he, oh my god, during the home invasions. I love that little jig Q does when he goes in. He's so cute. He's so cute. And he's so boyfriend. I would want him as a boy. Who said that? Who said that? And I'm actually really looking forward because Impractical Jokers posted a photo. I love the Impractical Jokers. Speaking of the Impractical Jokers, they are running out of ideas. Unfortunately, they've done the same thing for 11 years. And yes, I know, we need them to keep on going because I need to go to another tour. I need to meet Brian Quinn for a second time and give him the scrapbook that I did my whole entire self and did drawings of him and stuff. I feel like it's about time that they're it's time we stop. We have to put an end to this at some point. I still respect them. I think that they're amazing, but everything's just so staged now. That one Mur punishment, it was actually Sal punishment where they had Mur to the car and prank Sal that Mur got really hurt. Ooh, yikes. I got secondhand embarrassment from them because you need to be a little bit more believable if you're gonna actually want to have an audience keep going. Because they first started off being so original. No one on the face of this earth done something like what they did, and that's the beauty of the Impractical Jokers. But then other seasons they just kept on reusing challenges, and people are oh, okay, it's just the same thing in different places. It just gets old, and I feel they've been doing this for 10, 11, 12 years. No, it's 13 now. It's 2025. They started doing that 11. It's getting a little bit old, but I still love Brian Quinn. One thing I hate is everyone hopping on the Brian Quinn train. Back off. Okay, actually that's a lie because I kind of hopped on the Brian Quinn train. I found out about it on my own. I started watching the Impractical Jokers when it came out on Hulu. Turns out there's an OG fan base, and I was new to it. And then there was a new fan on. Ooh, yikes. The resurgence only lasted a month. It always lasted with me. Look at my watch. That's me and Brian Quinn.
What are you doing?
That's me and Brian Quinn. I miss him so much. I miss him dearly. He was such a great person. He hugged me 2 times, and he smelled like laundry detergent in heaven. He also asked to keep the drawing I made of him. I showed it to him, and he was like, "Can I keep this?" And I was like, "Yes, of course. Have my number and we can keep in contact and be best friends forever." But I couldn't say that because of the age gap, and I don't want him to get arrested. If something bad happened to Brian Quinn, I would actually be really upset. On Impractical Jokers, they make him seem like a weirdo and a creep. He's so sweet. You know who is a weirdo and a creep? Mur. Mur thinks he's the
Hey, Polly, how are you?
and he's not. I need Mur to sit down and to actually be humbled. Sal is really nice, but I mean he's busy. Q, when I met him, he wasn't that busy. He had all the time in the world, but I wanted to go because I didn't want people to hate me. I think Q is just one of the most genuine out of them. I haven't met Joe because he wasn't there, obviously, because he left. But if I did, I feel Joe would be good too. The show kind of paints them in opposite lights. Mur and Sal kind of have all the hype. Well, I mean, now Q's kind of getting all the hype, unfortunately, at the time. I don't get why people like Mur so much. I get it. He's the butt of the joke all the time. But that doesn't mean you need to feel pity for him. I feel he's the butt of the joke for a reason. They've been friends since the 80s, 90s. I think he deserves to be like tortured in his punishment. Actually, don't. I feel like he deserves the punishments most of the time, especially the skydiving one. I've only ever seen like season 7, 8, up to there from season 1. I've rewatched season 1 like 5 times. Like I watch Q in like his stages of life that I'm like most in love with. I'm most in love with season 1 and season 2. Like when he was cleanly shaven and when he started like growing the beard. Like I think that was his best look. Flashback to when I met him. Well, actually, that would be a little bit earlier than that. That was like in August. But when I met him, ooh, mama, I told him he was so handsome. Told him he was so handsome. You should have seen his face. Okay, I'll recreate it. So I was like, you are so handsome. And then he was like, he didn't know what to say. I mean, there wasn't much he could say because, I mean, obviously I'm not his age. But I feel like in my head, he said, thank you, you are gorgeous. Okay, anyways. I said that, and then I told him I wanted to marry him. And everyone on TikTok has been up my booty hole about that. Like, oh my god, let the girl have a celebrity crush and say what she wants to say when she actually meets him. Like, oh my god. Like, it's not like I can marry him now because he has a freaking girlfriend. He has a girlfriend. But I haven't seen her, so I mean, there's still hope that something could change, right? I've been talking for 7 minutes. I'm so proud. I hope I get a 20 at some point. But oh god, it makes me so mad that he has a girlfriend. Well, actually, it doesn't. I feel like he deserves to have a girlfriend by now, especially after like that traumatic incident like 2009 where his like fiance like rejected him. Well, no, she said yes, and then she left for a policeman when he was a fireman. He's one of the hottest firemen ever. Okay, actually, that's like I need to watch what I say here, but I mean, he's pretty cute. He's kind of cute. Like, okay, out of all the Jokers, he is the cutest. I hate it when people say Murr's the cutest. Like, yes, like he's skinnier than the rest of them, but you really want your kids to inherit that hairline? Like, oh, no. Absolutely not. I will not be hitting you out on Murray. James S. Murray. Get out. Get out. If you look at their younger pictures, you could already tell that Murray was about to actually be balding. Sal looked like Sid the Sloth a little bit, but with normal eyes. Q, oh, he could have been in a movie. And I'm not deriding. He was the most attractive. Actually, the other most attractive when they were younger is Joe. Joe was super hot in his like old pictures. But yeah. I wish Q knew that he was actually like the hottest Joker right now. Especially right now. Okay, I'm not about to go pick on them anymore, but Q is still really hot. I mean, as much as it pains me to admit, he does look good with a beard. I miss him and I love him. I need to do more videos here because the acoustics in here are incredible. Ugh, who the freak sneezed toothpaste on this mirror? Look at that. Sorry, I just realized. I think that this has the good lighting. Wait, there isn't even overhead lighting. The only lighting's up there on the breast lamp. I hate those lamps. I think the prettiest lamps are like the ambiance ones from the thrift store that cost a whole lot of money if you get them anywhere else.